go on a garden harvest. My strainer, my shears, about to head out of town for the next few days, and it's so hard to leave your farm, your animals, and your pets, and your garden. So I'm gonna try and harvest as much as I can this morning, because even though I've got somebody coming to take care of the garden while we're in Idaho, checking out a new property, I still want to make it like as easy as I can for them and try and harvest as much as they can, because we are at the end of June, almost beginning of July, and the garden is really starting to crank out some produce. Oh my goodness, we are so close on this squash. We are about to be covered up in sunburst squash. I'm gonna let that one go another day or two. Definitely gonna pick it before we leave, and then by the time we get back, we're just gonna be covered in it. Oh, I love squash blossoms, they're so beautiful. So I've got this sunburst squash here. I've got a row of bush beans along the outside. I threw in some more squash and melons, cucumbers. I'm not sure, everywhere. This spaghetti squash is just going wild. It is starting to trellis along the fence line. Set up this wire for the wisteria, and the squash and cucumbers are taking over, which I totally don't mind. I already got a few cucumbers off of this guy. We've still got lots of flowers and it's trellising very nicely, so we'll get some more. We've got some little beans, more bush beans in between, more squash and cucumbers. These ones, oh, they're just starting to set. Probably when I get back. Ooh, more squash just coming in hot. Yep, I don't think these are quite ready yet. Oh my goodness, but there's lots of flowers and lots of little beans on them. Exciting! More little squash. These ones are a little bit behind the bed over here, as you can tell, but oh, we're getting our first little blossoms, so very soon we will be covered up in squash and beans. Along the horseshoe beds, we've got more volunteers. This is volunteer blackberry, volunteer tomatoes, volunteer, I thought it was corn, but it's some sort of other grain. Maybe y'all could help me out. I think it's from our chicken feed or our compost. Whatever it is, the chickens are probably gonna eat it. I thought it was corn. Still looks pretty cool. Another volunteer spaghetti squash, which is just going for it, trailing out. Volunteer tomatoes. I stuck another little tomato in here. Some bush beans and some melon. And I think a pumpkin. One of the commenters on my last little garden tour, those are melons, suggested I grow some pumpkins. So I threw a few in here and there for you. Hopefully they grow well. I'm really good at killing plants. Not so good at growing plants, but we'll see. So nothing over here to harvest. What about the chickens? What about the chickens? Hi, baby. She's my little house bird. She's so sweet. Hi. Oh, and the pretty bird. Look at how pretty she is. I know, a pretty bird. Pretty bird with the fluffy feet. You're a pretty bird too, Miko. And you, Georgette. You're mean though. Okay, let's go take a look at the raised bed garden. Cucumbers, just starting to set little babies. Lots of flowers on this one. Haven't gotten any fruit yet. These golden snap peas are gorgeous though. Like, the flower is purple. I don't really have any good ones. These were kind of an experiment because it's way too hot here in zone 9 for peas right now, but I just wanted to try them out, and they're growing pretty well. Not great, but they're beautiful. Like, the tendrils are golden, The flowers are deep purple and the pods are like golden yellow. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. I just love watching all the plants grow. Even if I don't get to harvest, it's still exciting to watch them grow. Okay, let's see. Look at these sad little tomatoes. These are definitely coming off before we leave because do you see how tiny they are? They're so sad. I think I over pruned them. We had lots of issues at the beginning of the season. Maybe they're stunted, I don't know, but either way, they're just teeny tiny and very sad. But we've got some fruit on it. Look at that. It's almost ready. Look at this Roma. Oh man, oh yeah, it's getting soft. That's gonna come off. And then this little guy. So they're like productive, and last year my garden was huge. Like my tomato plants were huge, but they weren't as productive. And this year, they're teeny tiny, but they're producing. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just watching it grow. These will probably get ripped out soon. I don't know. I don't know if I should just leave them in and watch them grow or just rip them out and cut my losses, plant something else there. I planted some melons in here and some lettuce. This lettuce can probably be harvested. Hopefully these melons just kind of fill out the rest of the space. And then I've got this lettuce. Maybe it'll give a little shade to the lettuce too. A handful of lettuce. Hopefully these melons just kind of fill in the rest of the spot, give the other lettuce some shade. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about those tomatoes. I have a bunch of tomatoes started from seed. These ones are real small, and they're just far behind. Luckily I live in zone 9 and have a pretty long growing season, pretty much year round. Oh, purslane. Purslane is popping up everywhere. It's just a weed. Like a succulent edible. It's just everywhere. So I have these tomatoes, so I have backup tomatoes for these guys. That's why I'm not as concerned about ripping them out. There's more tomatoes along that edge. I'm just not sure. So sad. I don't know what to do. Yeah. So tomatoes from seed, tomatillos that I got from the feed store. I love tomatillos, they're so beautiful. I'm not sure if I'm getting any fruit setting though. And I've got 2 of them, hopefully they're pollinating. My friend gave me a few more tomatillos, so hopefully that helps. But again, this is one I just enjoy watching grow. It's so beautiful. Rosemary, still looking kind of rough. I think it needs to be fertilized. But yeah, it's just a weed. Mint, so much mint. This is the spearmint. I also have peppermint over here, which is just going crazy. It's huge. I've cut this back so many times. Ooh, we got some beans over here. How cute. Maybe I'll give those a day or 2. I'll pick them before we leave though. Ooh, these are just little bush beans. I think these are the Landreth. Oh, there's tons of them. It's the little beans. Landreth bush beans all along this edge. Here's another herb, thyme. It's just going for it. It's so beautiful. And it's flowering and it's like spilling over this container. I'm just in love with it. This is a few years old and I cut it like way back, like half back at the beginning of the season, and it's just, it loves it. It's just a weed. This brandywine tomato is my favorite. I think this is one that I started from seed really late, so we're just now starting to get like blossoms opening up on all of these little tomatoes. So they're far behind, but like I said, I have a long growing season, so hopefully there's still time. And if not, there's always next year. So this one's got tons and tons of blossoms on it, and I love the like shape of the leaf. I'm just really into the brandywine. More bush beans and lettuce, another sad little tomato. These ones are all like really late starts. This blossom kind of looks fused. We'll see. So these are all just really late start tomatoes, but they look healthy and they're doing better than my store-bought nursery tomatoes. So I'm just enjoying the process, watching them grow. Oh, this one's got a little baby flower on it. How exciting. These two are Romas down on the end, and then the rest are other heirlooms. I'm gonna get some of this lettuce out though. I just kind of shoved in a bunch of lettuce in between the tomatoes. Maybe these tomatoes will have a little bit more room and we'll still get another little harvest of lettuce. Lots of lettuce. So much lettuce, oh yes. Oh man, look at this eggplant. This is a little finger eggplant. I don't know, I think it's about ready. What do you think? We're gonna take it. Cute. Oh my goodness. Eggplant. Yay. This is another little eggplant. It had to be moved from a different spot in the garden, so it's taking its time, but it looks real healthy and it's got little blossoms starting, so I'm not too worried about it. In the rest of the bed, I've got a few watermelon here. I tried to do some lettuce, but only one popped up. These are carrots from spring. I'm just gonna kind of let them go to seed, do their thing. They're the only two that popped up. So I just filled the rest of the area with these little sugar baby watermelons. Hopefully they'll fill everything in front of these peppers. Got a jalapeno pepper. It's got some little guys on it. Kind of waiting till they got a little bigger, but they look really good. And this garden salsa pepper is looking really good. These are probably ready. Got a little Thai pepper that's just starting to put off its little guys. I'm so excited. They're so freaking cute. I love them. And then next to it, I've got a Tabasco that I got from the nursery not too long ago. No flowers yet, or no fruit, but soon. I'm just obsessed with this little guy. It's so tiny, like, it's a runt. And then a bell pepper. Looks like we've got one over there. It's got a soft spot on it though, so I'm not sure if I should pick it. I was waiting for it to kind of get a little bit bigger, but it's got this soft spot on it now, so I'm not sure. But we've got one little bell pepper and hopefully lots more eggplant soon. And then our tomatoes just coming in along here. Sad little chamomile, some little pepper starts, some herbs. Can never have too much basil. There's one little Thai basil snuck in with the sweet basil. Not sure how that happened. More Thai basil starts. Another cucumber start. I'll probably do more cucumbers or melons. That's a cantaloupe. Once I take out all of these peas. I'm surprised these peas are still even like in the ground and producing, but I've got tons of little snap peas. I kind of like them at this size. And I've got the golden snap peas, which are just gorgeous. Here's one. Some of them are kind of funny shaped. Oops. I'll just eat that one. They're so beautiful. Like a purple flower, golden tendrils, and then a golden pod. So these peas, oh, here's one, are probably gonna come out before this next tour. Another little cucumber start tucked in there, bean starts tucked in here, cucumber, another little watermelon, tall, beautiful sunflower. It opened up for you guys just the other day. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And then underneath it, just got another cucumber, little Chinese red noodle bean that I just popped in, so hopefully they will just take over this trellis and be really prolific. Here's a Roma tomato, I believe, that I started from seed. So yeah, look at like this plant compared to those puny little plants. So yeah, I'm just all about growing from seed and enjoying the process of watching them grow. So even though they're late starts and we're just now getting flowers, nowhere near close to fruit, I'm still enjoying those plants more than the ones that I got from the nursery. I don't know, should I get these peppers? They're like, there's nothing wrong with keeping peppers on the vine, they'll just get more flavorful. So I don't want to harvest anything that'll go to waste. Soon we will be harvesting so much okra. We're starting to see like little teeny tiny buds on the burgundies. Got some clumps and spineless and some sunflowers that I'm trying to tuck in. Oh, there are some little pods, little baby blossoms on the clumps and spineless. Soon we will be covered in okra. And I don't even think I've ever even ate an okra, so this will be interesting. They're definitely interesting plants to watch grow. Okay, like I said, watermelon, cantaloupe, Roman tomato, I believe, and some beans underneath this big beautiful sunflower. More big beautiful sunflowers in this bed, along with 2 more burgundy okra just starting to like blossom. They're at the same spot, and this little spaghetti squash is coming back to life. I'm so excited. This one got dug up and just went through the ringer, so I'm happy to see green leaves and little fruit and flowers on it. Cucumber over here, I've already harvested off of this one. It's just a little baby, so I threw in some more cucumbers around it. And our volunteer tomatoes are so freaking cute. Do you see this guy? It's like 6-7 inches tall, and it has a little fruit on it, like so cute. So these are both volunteers. We'll see what we get. This one's flowering though, which is exciting. Volunteer tomatoes are just so much fun. It's bonus tomatoes. And a little bit of sage and chamomile over here in this garden. So I am going to grab this and we can go get some more lettuce. That seems to be the theme for today. I'm gonna grab those tomatoes before we leave for sure, because I've been patiently waiting for tomatoes. And then of course we go out of town. Wisteria blossom. So pretty. I'll show you the fruit trees really fast. Our giant walnut is just starting to set little babies. We don't usually harvest any of these. The squirrels get them all. We also have persimmons. Starting to fruit. Lots and lots of them. This is a nice mature tree. So we'll be harvesting those in the fall. All of our fruit trees along the fence line have been harvested already. 2 cherries and a plum. These are the new citrus trees I got this year. A few little mandarins on it and some Meyer lemons. And then under our plum tree, which I just harvested everything off of, I have some melons. So a little honey melon. This is my little melon alley. some Old Time Tennessee, and a bunch of cantaloupe, which are looking so cute. They're flowering, sending off little tendrils, just living their best lives. Stuck in some more melons over here, some sugar baby bush, and then some compact basil in these two little ones. So hopefully the melons just kind of spill over and out. And look at this beautiful bed. So gorgeous. It's full of carrots, which I don't know when I'm supposed to harvest these. They're still really small, like I'm trying to push away the soil. Oh, that's not bad. That's bigger than I was expecting. Oh my goodness. Maybe these are ready to harvest because they're starting to send out little shoots. Okay. Oh my god, it smells like a carrot. Oh, I'm so happy. That's so cute. Yeah, maybe I'll harvest all these carrots right now. Oh look, the wasps love it over here. Oh god. So I'm gonna harvest all this beautiful lettuce. I think this is black seeded Simpson salad bowl. I've got some little baby onions in here I'm just gonna leave, and maybe I'll pull up some of these carrots. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself. Grabbed a few little carrots. They're so cute. I'm gonna leave the rest of them, see if they get a little bit bigger, see what happens. I'm just so excited. I was not expecting anything. I was expecting lots of little these guys. Oh my goodness, so cute. Grab some more lettuce. Ooh, basil. Oh, it smells so good. Grab all of this lettuce. I think I'm just going to take all of this, actually. This is where I've been starting all of my plants. So I've got my second run of tomatoes because the ones in my garden are just doing so poorly. So I'm going to try and do a second wave. I'm not sure how well they're going to do. We're going to find out. More basils. Oh, it smells so good. Thai basil, a bunch of herbs. More little plant starts. Oh my goodness, these peas probably need to come out. They're not looking their best. I'm surprised they're still producing and flowering. But these are probably gonna come out. I'm surprised they've lasted this long, honestly. Oh, look at that fat little one. I'll probably leave a few of these. These probably aren't as good to eat anymore. I like them young and skinny. Sounds horrible. Yeah, these will probably come out very soon. They're looking a little rough. But on the bottom, there's the Kiwano jelly melons, and I think a cucumber down on the end. Over here, we've got bush beans, succession planting of bush beans. These are the dragon tongue, which I'm so excited about. And then in the back, I'm hoping these Chinese noodle beans just climb up this trellis and fill it in. I also got a little teeny tiny pumpkin in here, so that's for the commenter. If you guys have anything that you would like to see me grow, please let me know. I would love to try it out. Here's a volunteer tomato, a little basil, like I said, beans, tomato, late start tomato, just barely starting to flower, get little buds, some late start peppers, borage, more basil, okras that I thought were gonna die, so I'm excited to see them in here. And then I've got beans. Ow, oh, I just hit my shin. Oh god. These are the Taylor beans, and they're so cute. They get these little red slashes on them. I might just use these for dry beans. I'm gonna take a few. Might as well. Gotta have the Taylor bean. More carrots. Now I'm curious about these carrots. I should pull one. Oh, it's just a baby. They're so cute. I didn't really thin them out when I planted them, so this maybe will be beneficial. I guess that's why I thin them out. Cucumbers, some late start tomatoes, little late start lettuces, another little tomato, and then our bean trellises. Look at these pole beans, they're just full and lush and loving it. They are getting attacked by some green little caterpillars. I'm trying to stay on it, or else they'll just eat up the leaves. But I don't see any beans on these yet. I heard pole beans take a little bit longer, so I'm just gonna kind of let them go, see what they do. Got more pole beans over here, and then on the bottom where all these wasps are. And then I've got some squash down here. Ooh. And soon, very soon, we are gonna be covered in sunburst squash. This is a romaine lettuce that I left go a little too long, so sad, and it looks like it's bolting. The wasps really like it. I'm gonna be careful. But yeah, I think it's, I don't know, maybe it'll give these squash more room, and I think it's ready to come out. I'm so sad. I was so looking forward to it. It's so beautiful. But yeah, we've got two sunburst squash on either side of it. Maybe it'll give it more room. Hey, excuse me. It's my lettuce. Excuse me. That's my lettuce there.